The story begins in the steep mountains where the protagonist has been suffering for half a month on Mount Tangmen in Xinjiang, a territory in northwest China. Despite difficulties, he finds strange symbols which turn out to be original manuscripts. Rumor has it that these writings contain a legendary secret technique left by a master craftsman nicknamed the Immortal Sword, some 600 years ago. The main character would be happy to keep the records, but due to a damaged dantian, the part of the body containing qi, he is unable to use the technique. He is afraid that other martial artists will try to steal the records from him, so he decides to hide them until he finds a safe place. Ah! I should have brought water with me. He swallowed the scroll, almost choking. So there you are. Has a blood cult spy discovered the secret writings of an immortal sword master, head of the Golden Dragon clan and member of the Martial Arts Alliance Mo Young-sai? You're here, sir. I found them and put them in a safe place. I will hand over the records if you keep our promise. A promise? I heard about it on the way here. You wanted to get the bloody parasite out of your chest, didn't you? One of the 4 elders of the Bakwaian Martial Arts Alliance. I did. But we don't need to perform it. Even if we remove the parasite, there's nowhere for you to go back to, isn't that right? So 1 HWY of the clan from Yang*Yang is a town on the Z River in Hune province. You were expelled from the clan after your dantian was destroyed by a qi that went wild in your body. Then, 10 years ago, you were abducted by a blood cult and a parasite was placed in your chest. Since then, you have been forced to be a puppet of the blood cult. Even if you gain your freedom, where will you go? Am I wrong about something? Did he find out about me? What do you mean by that? Give me the secret records of the Immortal Sword. If you just give me the records, I'll think about getting the parasite out of my chest. The secret records were hidden in a place that only I know. You know my situation. I'm not asking for any special privileges, like acceptance into an orthodox cult. I just want to leave the blood cult and live like a normal person. If you are the first to rid me of the bloodworm, then I will gladly honor my commitment. You're undoubtedly cunning. It's obvious a lowly spy would be hiding something. I bet you're hiding them inside your body. Those bastards, they've been planning to kill me all along. Ah. Don't hate us so much, Soo-woon Hwai. You were destined to die the moment you became a spy. Curse, how did I end up with such a shitty life? Mo Young-sa cut Seo Wonwa with his sword. Fucking. So those 3 A's were inside him. What is this? What's going on? Why is blue flame oozing from his body? It's not even hot. This fire isn't real. Who cares anymore? If there's a second life, hopefully it won't be as miserable as this one. Arg. Cold. Ha ha ha. Look at you. My body. I don't have any cut scars. And I don't have any burn marks. Hey, Soo-woon Hwai, you miserable jackass. That voice. Are you finally awake? We double hewn Daos have overdrunk you again. Dao. It's a bladed weapon sharpened on one side only by the double hewn Dao. Hewn is a province in China. Song Jaebak and Sun Wu-hen self-proclaimed double hewn Dao. Song Jaebak and Sun Wu-hen, the infamous black and white twin ghosts of the blood cult. Why do they look so young? By the way, I just died from the blue flames. Huh? Hey, what's wrong with you? What are you so surprised about? It's me when I was young. Hey, you still haven't sobered up? Ah, get up and pay the ouch already. This hurts too damn much to be a dream. What's the date today? What are you talking about? What's today's date? It's not such a hard question. Let it go for starters. Today is the 9th of August of the 11th year of the 60-year cycle. 60-year cycle is a calendar system that uses a 60-year Sekodine cycle. The 11th year. If today is August 9th of the 11th year, that's exactly 10 years before I die. What else? You've been drinking too much and you've lost your mind. I'm so happy to see you here. Let go of me. You're cold. Wait, exactly 10 years ago. If it was 10 years ago. So many guests at this late hour. I dozed off. Somebody come out and greet the guests. Yon tilde I'm coming Tsar. Adala. There, where is it? I should have been prepared. You've got tin money, right? If you don't want to die, get out of here now. You're acting like you always do. I think you need to be taught a lesson. Found it. The only memory I have of my mother is the Sodom sword. I regret it after losing it in my past life. Even if escape is the first priority, but this sword I must take with me. There was a deafening scream. What was that? I thought I was going deaf. Ah, help. You heard it too? Yeah, it was coming from the street. It was too loud for it to be outside. Now is not the time to speculate. These screams mean it's all started. Who are these guys? Move over. Let me see. Bloody blood cult bastards. Are they bandits? No. They're blood cult cultists. If you want to survive, you have to run now. Are they really cultists? I thought they disappeared a long time ago after their defeat at the Martial Arts Alliance. Why don't you go down and ask them yourself? Maybe we should, too, huh? Yes. Now is not the time to look after them. After they are kidnapped, they'll be martial arts masters. As long as I can survive it, then I'm fine. Now that I think about it, I remembered that there was another person with us, young Master Tilda, and the Dream. And the Dream had also arrived with us. He was the only one who was at my side in the Shining Earth clan. I can't abandon someone who is my cack brother. Our Dream. Get up. I wasn't sleeping, I swear. It was you, young master. You scared me. Get up, we need to get out of here right now. What's the matter, young master? We'll talk on the way. We've been attacked by the blood cult. We've been attacked by the blood cult. They'll be here soon. Blood cult? But blood cult? Stop it. Just take my word for it. Okay. But isn't the way out the other way? We can't go that way. The whole town is surrounded. They'll catch us as soon as we get outside. Really? Then what if we go back to the room and hide in the wardrobe? It's obvious. They're here to get our money. They're here to catch people like us. They'll search all the most obvious places first, like wardrobes or big pots. They'll find you right away. So we're destined to be captured and killed? Cut the crap. We need to hide in a place where they're not expecting anyone. Some place where they wouldn't even think about it. Is this the place you were talking about, young master? That's right. They don't expect anyone to be hiding here. Who would be hiding in a latrine? I'm not hiding in there. This is no time to argue about it. I'm leaving you the only latrine, so you can thank me later. If you think it's so cute, you can get in there instead of me. Stop. Don't push me. Ah. Even the blood cult won't look in here. I was originally going to hide in here, but I have no choice. I need to find a place to hide before the blood cult gets here. Wow. So I am not destined to die after all, but a good hiding place. The horse has run off in an unknown direction, but if there are any advanced martial artists, they will find me with their powers. Just in case, I should be on the ready with a sword. Ah. So dirty. Damn boy, don't hold me with your sticky hands. What's that sound? What do you think it is? I'm telling you to wipe your goddamn hands off. You're ignoring me because I'm a short sword. What? Is the sword haunted or something? A ghost? Damn your ghost. I'm the sod sword. Huh? Wait, did you just answer me? Can a person hear a sword? If you can hear the voice of the sword, can you also see my avatar? What is this? A hallucination? It must not be true. Hey, I can't see you. I can't hear you. Hey. I know you can see and hear me. We swords can read a man's mind when we're in close proximity. Ada, I can actually see and hear it. Wait. Sure. What? Is it that guy? It's all right. You're the only one who can hear me, you're the first person I've ever talked to, okay? Got it, now shut up. I can't think straight. I have a question. Will you kill him if he finds you? Whether you have the strength to do it, I'm asking whether you have the courage to do it. Look how fast your heart beats. Are you afraid I'm afraid? No, I'm excited. To do this? Watch how fast your heart beats. Are you scared I'm scared? No, I'm excited. Watch me, I will stand my ground in this life despite all the obstacles. Damn. And you are good. I thought you were just an idiot who drinks every day with his siblings from the family with, guess. I should rethink my views on you. Where did you learn that? Huh? You're annoying, shut up. TZ. I'm talking to you here for nothing. You should just ignore her. Snotlout, I can actually hear you. Blood cult warriors have been known to move in groups of 3 during their missions. Soon the partners of the cultist I killed will be coming here. Even though I hid the body, it's only a matter of time before they find me. If I were in a situation like this, they wouldn't even try to talk to me, they'd just kill me on the spot. In the meantime, I need to get this over with and get out of here as soon as possible. Hey, one, see what this time? Can't you just leave me alone so I can concentrate? Well, I'd like to do that too, but there's a blood cult warrior behind you, so I thought you should know. Am I interrupting? Don't worry about me, go ahead. I was curious to watch you. Or have you finished? How long have you been standing there? No, more importantly, this belt. The brown belt. He's a mid-ranked warrior. Damn, I should have gone faster. If he's a mid-ranked warrior, I don't stand a chance of winning with my current skills. Oh. Are you going to fight? Shall I give you a hand? Show me the full power of the short sodom sword. I already told you, but you keep distracting me. My God, you overestimate yourself. It's not like you studied martial arts. Even if it was a surprise attack, you impressively took out a low-ranked warrior. You're about mid-level? I'll make you a deal. If you surrender right now, I'll spare your life. Fine, I'll try to provoke him and... If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't have said my level means you want to take me down, but you're afraid that if you fight, you'll end up like that warrior? What did you say? Are you crazy? You want to profit from provoking him? It's all going according to my plan. I'll purposely look like a self-righteous brat so he'll act more light-heartedly. Ah ha ha ha. And you are very cocky. You're also skilled at guile. I should have wanted to kill you for nothing. TTZ. Looks like he's more vigilant than I thought. Apparently, you want to avoid the fight any way you can. Well, we'll see about that now. Are you as skilled as your brain and your tongue? Even if I am a third-rate warrior whose dantian has been destroyed, I can still see a lot. Slowly. Your eyes may be good, but your hands are slow. Nevertheless, your counterattack was pretty accurate now. I'll ignore the fact that you killed a low-ranked warrior. So follow me in silence. I'm not going anywhere. Great, I did it. You bastard. No way. He dodged a punch at point-blank range. You son of a bitch. I was overconfident. I thought he couldn't dodge at this close range. I have no choice but to fight him head-on. Woon woo, I'll help you. I'm telling you, without me, you have no chance of defeating him. What can you do in a situation like this? All right, then. So you're going to be stubborn to the end. What are you going to do now? I couldn't make a deep cut, but since I robbed him of his left eye, I have to strike from this side. Damn. I tried to be polite, but you fucking bastard. You want to die that badly? I was originally going to have a little fun with you and send you to the cult, but I changed my mind. I'm going to have to kill you. It's the basic sword art of the blood cult, the killing bloody blade. Too fast. I can't see his movements. That bastard. He's deliberately dodging lethal attacks. Are you starting to see what you've done yet? He'll taunt me until I'm dead. It's too late for regrets. You're already doomed to die. You keep using the same moves against me. What am I supposed to do? Just hit and hope for the best? Front kick. What? What? Was I able to block the attack? Very well, Tilda. Did you really block that attack? If I hadn't helped you, you would have died for sure. So, it was your voice. So you can see his attacks. I told you because you saw them. Third-rate outbursts from such a worm are easy to spot. What are you going to do now? Should I keep my mouth shut? I apologize for ignoring you twice. Will you help me? I can't let a rare creature who could hear me for the first time in 47 years die so foolishly. A rare creature. Well, do you have a plan if I spell his attacks out for you? I am thinking about it, but in my present state it is difficult. He's already counterattacked once. So he won't come anywhere near my sword again. This guy will try to keep his distance. However, if you provoke him again, then there's a chance. Did he block the last blow? How did he do that? Maybe he figured out my swordsmanship? No, he just got lucky. There's no way a third-rate like him could have done it. I'll be sure to finish you off. Well, shall we begin? First of all, we must block his attacks and stall for time. Got it. I'm ready, just tell me the trajectory of his sword. Left shoulder. It's a double cross. Impossible. How's he doing it? Ah. Bloody blood. If you end up in his blind 3, he'll get nervous. Contra kowtow to the blind may be inaccurate, but he'll be faster than last time. TZ, you bloody rat now. How is that possible? You thought you'd catch me by surprise? Ah, pathetic brat, did you break your arm? That was impressive of you to use my blind spot, but you're still third-rate. You lowlife. Die. Now. What? No, this can't be happening. I did it. I killed him. Are you all right? Can you stand? Yeah. I'm fine. Your acting was very impressive. For a moment I thought you'd broken your arm too. If he'd been more careful, it wouldn't have worked out. Your final attack was pretty cool too. With your legs outstretched and spinning, you slit his throat. It was possible because you were helping me. Thank you, Sodom. Even though I'm a short sword. What is it? Why are you suddenly getting agitated? What do you mean flustered? I'm just a little surprised. If you're so grateful, why don't you clean the blood off the blade? Are you angry? She's definitely angry. No, but I am angry. And clean the rust off, too. Your mother took terrible care of her heirlooms with the 1-1. What an amazing situation. I rushed here because those two didn't come back. They were killed by a common child? Ko Manhwa from the Yang district. Loyang City. The Ko clan from Loyang. It's quite famous in Hanyang province. A donkey from Loyang. After his Danyang collapsed from the Qi rampage, he became an outcast in his family. What if we take him and raise him as an orthodox sect spy? No. There's no point in dealing with an underling who doesn't even have a dantian. He'll be dead before he gets basic training. And look at him, even though he's from a prominent clan, he's pissing himself in fear. What can we use trash like him for? He doesn't even qualify as a low-grade commodity. Kill him. Sir, please don't kill me. I will obey any instruction you give me. I am even willing to spy. Please spare me. Sobbing, I uttered. I tried to avoid this fate, but I'm making the same mistake again. No, maybe it's not the same. This time I found myself with my hands tied behind my back. Hey, Sodom. How long have I been out? Sodom? Why isn't she answering? Perhaps it's because the sword is not in my hands. Apparently, I can only talk to the sword if it's in my hands. Amazing. A boy without a dantian. And yet you killed 2 of my men with that short sword. I think you are still the heir of the fighting clan, even if you have lost your dantian. His opinion of me is much higher than in my past life. The blood cult are very sensible bastards, so at this rate, they'll probably get me. Hang on, come to your senses, swoon hwy. After all, I'm still, they'll get it. No, let's look on the bright side. First of all, I need to survive to think about escaping. We're not going to take him with us. But the captain, he's at least average. If we train him well, he'll be useful as a spy. However, there are many guys with dantian who would be useful as spies, compared to this lowlife without dantian. Is there a reason we should use a defective specimen? Just kill it. Yes, master. Damn it. The only thing that has changed is his opinion of me. He's come to the same conclusion. I'll have to beg, as I did in my last life. Please have mercy on me, master. I will do anything you wish. Look at him. You tried to appreciate me, and now you ask for mercy? Ha 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 ha, stop looking for a way out and pay for killing my men. Damn. This is worse than my last life. Is there no escape? Think, Woon Hwy. At least buy yourself some time. I can't die before my last life. After watching you desperately search for a way to save yourself is quite a sight to behold. Why don't you beg like a dog? That sword, maybe I'll use you as my pet. I've seen that sword before. The name of this ponytail is a white ornament on the hilt of the sword. This must be the man. Praise be to the blood demon, and long live the blood cult. I am not worthy to be in the presence of the fourth blood star. What's he talking about? The fourth blood star? The fourth blood star is here? Why is it so noisy in here? There's no way someone like the fourth blood star is here. Huh? Greetings, fourth blood star. The 11 leaders of the blood cult. For honorable and 7 blood stars. I've never met any of them in my previous life, but I've heard rumors that the stars, sometimes masquerading as low-ranking warriors and watching over the reverends. It turns out those rumors were true. I've never been caught checking before. Fourth star of the blood cult, Du Chan Ho. How do you recognize me even though you're not part of the blood cult? Is this your sword? The ornament on the sword and the leather sheath on the hilt. I heard it was made in memory of your old faithful stallion, the white stallion. Aho! You have a keen eye. Now answer me a question. How does someone who is not part of the blood cult know that? He's suspicious of me. Although it would probably be stranger if he didn't. But in a past life I was a blood cult spy for several years and was in an orthodox sect. I have found myself in similar situations hundreds of times. It's because I have the blood of a blood cult in my veins. I know how to lie. What? He claims there are descendants of a blood cult in the Saloyan clan? My maternal grandfather. He fought in the Great Orthodox Heresy War as a low-ranking warrior in the Blood Wolf Troop. My maternal grandfather fought in the Great Orthodox Heresy War as a low-ranking warrior in a Blood Wolf unit. And just like that, my grandfather ended up in the town of Loyan. He struggled to find a home while fleeing the war, but his internal wounds were not healing. My mother struggled to cover the accumulated medical bills. As a maid of the Ko clan, that's when she met my father and I was born. Your grandfather was a member of the Blood Wolf Troop. Interesting. Keep talking. Wasn't that enough? When I was young, I received intensive training from my grandfather. Whenever I complained that I couldn't cope with the rigors of training, he remembered the captain of the Blood Wolf squad, No Jomang, and his son, No Sung Ji. He told me the captain's son managed to pass all the training of the Blood Wolf squad when he was your age. No Joman and No Sung Ji. How does this brat know the names of the previous and current Blood Wolf squad captains? Grandpa said every day that one day the blood cult would find us. Even 5 years ago, his last words were memories of a blood cult. I see. That explains how you were able to kill 2 of our warriors despite a body with a ruined dantian. However. Don't be ridiculous. Blood Star. Please don't listen to this brat. I don't know where he heard that, but the Blood Squad, wolves. Captain O. Who let you interrupt me? I didn't know that the captain of the Demon Tiger Squad could challenge the words of a Blood Star. Please sir, I beg your indulgence, for a captain to tremble in fear over a few words and a thrown glance. So that's the authority of the Blood Star. Sorry about that. But there is something that I find odd. Killing our cultists was justified in self-defense, but why didn't you reveal your identity to Captain O and plead for your life instead? It was because I was afraid that I might be punished for killing the cultists, despite my affiliation. Please forgive me, Master. He's harsh. Although I wove truth and lies together well, he didn't get caught in the lie and immediately pointed out the inconsistencies. Akahakaha. Looks like my joke was too harsh. Indeed, I understand your reasons. If your grandfather is a blood cultist, then we are essentially brothers. Phew. I was afraid something was wrong. We almost lost an important descendant of the cult. I'd like to take you into the cult to carry on your grandfather's legacy. How about that? I'd be honored, 4th Blood Star. My grandfather would have been very pleased. I managed to survive. What was the point of being reborn then? but in the end I volunteered for the cult. Bow to the blood demon. Bow to the glory of the blood cult. Welcome back to the cult. I managed to survive, but I ended up back in the blood cult. If I'd known that this would happen, by the way, we were destined to find a descendant of the cult. I'll grant your wish. What does that mean? A blood star is going to grant the wish of such a lowly. It feels like a test to see what I will ask for. I have to ask for something reasonable that won't give away my intentions. Then, I would like the short sword back. It is the memory of my mother. A memory? Bring the sword. But, my lord. With that sword. Captain O, don't make me repeat why yes, sir. Though it's old, it's still a good short sword. You must pay for the spilled blood of our warriors. I expect that your next swing of this sword will be deliberate. He lightly struck his finger, but for the sword to plunge into the ground with such a clang. The force of his kai is terrifying. I suppose this is his warning to me. He may still regard me with suspicion, but for now, I am alive and that is all that matters. How long are you going to sit there? Let me take my sword first. My lord, I managed to retrieve the sword from Sodom. Sodom, you're mad, my. How do you think that's okay? How are you going to fix it? Calm down. I'll take you to the blacksmith when I get a chance. If only I could move on my own, I'd shave him a couple of weasels. I'd look at that too. How are you really from the blood cult? Why didn't I know that? It's not that it's a lie, but it's not true either. Can I tell you the truth? What are you going to say that makes you so tense? Would you believe me if I told you that I'm from? Send someone to Loyan Town and check his relatives on his mother's side. Sir, you also think that, it's doubtful. It doesn't matter if he's telling the truth or not. The way he watched every movement of my body, trying to understand my intentions, it was like the actions of a skilled spy. Be that as it may, he knows too much about our cult. Be careful with him. Understood, sir? Let me clarify something. You lived the life of a blood cult spy for 10 years, but you were killed and when you woke up, you ended up here, right? Reborn, 10 years before you died. And after being reborn, I was able to talk to you. I can see why you don't look like the idiot I knew. So you really are a blood cult idiot? So that's what you thought of me anyway. You're really out of luck. After everything you've been through, you got the opportunity to live again for 10 years, only to be kidnapped by the blood cult again. Everything would have gone smoothly if you'd just quit, but Sona. No. He's the only one who's ever treated me humanly in my entire life. Besides, in my past life, and a dream, died protecting me. It was a duty I kept in my heart while in the cult. Today I finally managed to repay it. It doesn't matter anymore. Now I have to worry about surviving. Am you going back to being an errand boy after being used for 10 years? Haha, errand boy? Yeah. Information is a weapon, so you're the best at arming yourself. You must know it better than anyone, because you were a spy. You already know all the events that can affect you badly, which means you can avoid them. Or you can turn things around for your own good. And she's right. Why am I worried about surviving if I have the knowledge from those 10 years? It's a good chance, like you said. I have to take that chance properly. Exactly. You can't live forever groveling to anyone. You shouldn't talk out loud, dummy, or it looks like you're talking to yourself. Damn, thoughts outstrip speech. I still have opportunities. Maybe I can even learn martial arts again. Learn martial arts? How are you going to do that with a ruined Dantian? That's not very reliable information, but even if it's true, in the future. So let's leave that aside for now. You know, if you can master Kai again, then I can teach you martial arts. You'll teach me martial arts. That's right. It's a short sword technique my previous master used, but I'm the only one who knows it now. To learn martial arts using a sword? I don't think that's possible. Have you never heard the saying that even a dog can be taught to read poetry in 3 years? I bet I know a lot more than you. Now I'm going to teach you the basics of martial arts, so. Okay, fine. What's with the blue fire? Where am I? What's happening? The universe will open with the acquisition of the sword heart. It's not the voice of Sodom. It's, What's happening? Inhale. Am I back? What was that just now? What's more? Hey! Where did you lose your head? I'm trying here. Can you see it? What? Take a good look. There's star-like dots on my hand. What the hell's a star? All I can see is your hand. Isn't short sword martial arts technique interesting to you? All right. Forget it. I won't tell you any more. Don't look for me until we get there. I'm sorry, Sodom. But it'll take about half a month. Well, then I'll just rest. But what was that just now? It's like that blue fire I saw during the rebirth. It might have something to do with the secret writings of the immortal sword. It doesn't reappear. What do I have to do to make it reappear? Are we there? Get up, little ones. How long are you going to lie there? Get out now. No tricks, or we'll kill you where you stand. Hurry up. Line up in the front. Tilda, why so loud? Where are we anyway? The Valley of Blood. This is one of the bases of the blood cult, as well as a training camp for training kidnapped children into blood cult warriors. So they're all kidnapped children? And the man standing over there? The one in charge of Blood Valley training. The Blood Tyrant Commander Jiu Sanwan. Hey, donkey from Loyang. Who? You acted like you knew everything ahead of time, but you got caught. Back in Wuhan? I didn't see you, so I thought you escaped. Good to see a familiar face. Tsar? Why aren't you tied up? It's a long story. It's no big deal, just spit it out and listen carefully. Can you see the podium behind me? When I count to 5, run. At least untie us before you order us to run, donkey? Did you really run? If you don't want to die, then do as I say. What? Hey, Woon, why? What are you? Seriously? At least explain. Damn you, I don't know what's going on, but I better run. Big brother, behind. What the? Again? It's going just like he said. Damn it. Wu Hyung, we have to do everything Woon Hwai does. I don't know what's going on, but I think it'll be okay if we follow him. I've never seen that happen before. The boy bowed his head before he was even trained for it. Sir, I think this is the child reported. Captain O. That's right. There was a report that said he was the descendant of a cultist. Do you know what you have to do without even receiving orders? You really are a blood cultist. I have to do all this to avoid suspicion after calling myself a descendant. On top of that, if I don't, they'll give me a show of punishment. That doesn't sound good. Attention! You guys have been chosen. The will of the Great Blood Demon has brought you into the Great Blood Cult. Blood cult? It's a cult of. Don't bullshit us. It's not even our choice. All you do is kill and kidnap people. And he's right, how can you say that? Here he is, the victim for exemplary punishment. By example, you mean? Right. You might not have noticed it, because we were running away as soon as the Martial Arts Alliance found out, you. But there's no place for wimps in the blood cult. How cruel. They went through all this just to kill them? They enforce loyalty through fear. It's very effective. Do you really want to end up like him? Creepy. How did you even survive that in your old life? Nothing to be proud of. I managed to survive by obeying like a dog. Now, we will begin the introduction ceremony. Let's start with you, the one in the front. You know what's inside this box. They're blood worms. Wow, you're very knowledgeable. Then why don't you explain to your comrades what a bloodworm is? A bloodworm. It's a parasite that's implanted in the chests of cult recruits so they never forget their allegiance. You must take the antidote every 24 hours, and if you don't, the bloodworm will run rampant inside us. Woon Hwai. How do you know all this? BCE right. As befits a descendant of the cult. Descendant. You bastard. You were a blood cult spy? Wow. You've been exposed. He was a real spy in his past life, and soon he'll be part of the blood cult again. Stop mocking me. Dealing with this mess is gonna be excruciating. All right. I'll make you an offer. This is your chance to prove your kinship and loyalty to the cult. I'll give you the honor of being the first to get the bloodworm before any of your comrades. There's no escaping this parasite, but to be the center of attention. I have no choice. I will survive, even if I have to swallow the bloodworm to do so. Thank you for allowing me to be the first to have this honor, Master. HMPH. The GU commander seemed to like him, though it remains to be seen if he's a real cultist or not. Well, I guess the truth will come out soon anyway. All preparations are complete. Just you wait. So Manhwa. Long live the blood demon and to the glory of the blood cult. Thank you for this chance. Now that's really the spirit befitting a descendant who has inherited the blood of our cult. You've all seen how it's done, right? Now every one of you will come up and take a worm for yourselves. How did you live for 10 years with that worm in your chest, to have that disgusting sensation again? Ha! What's the matter with you, woo-wee? My chest hurts. No, it burns. It feels like it's being burned from the inside out. What's wrong with your chest? I don't know. The pain feels different, but it's definitely where the parasite is. A bloodworm shouldn't rage for no reason. So why? Captain O. Is this his doing? What's going on? Is the bloodworm in your chest raging? For a man claiming to be the descendant of a cultist. Suffers so much during this sacred ritual. You bastard. What have you done with the bloodworm in my body? Did the bloodworm in your chest go wild? For a man claiming to be the descendant of a cultist. Suffers so much during this sacred ritual. XEXE. He must have done something to the worm. Sneaky bastard. What's going on, Captain O? Is the cadet all right? Yes, Commander. He must have awakened the worm while he was swallowing it. I couldn't make a mistake, it's not my first bloody worm. Turn around. I'll make the bloodworm go to sleep with a simple Kai technique. What? You'll do it yourself, Captain? You think I'm doing this because I want to? The other students are waiting because of you. Turn around now, huh? Didn't Captain O do this? HM. The pain is moving to my lower abdomen. It's like... Wait. I'm all right now. Please step back. What are you talking about? Just look forward. You'll get an internal injury if you get it in the wrong place. Tense your lower abdomen. No. It's a feeling. It has to be it. I'm sure of it. Please don't. Please step back, Captain. I warned you that. I'm fine. Ahahaha asterisk breathe in asterisk ha 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 ha. I can't believe you farted on him. Ha 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 ha, how long are you going to make fun of me? The more I think about it, the funnier it gets. I get it, so stop it. I feel awful here. What's so terrible about it? Is it the farting? Ha 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 ha, ha. It's all about the bloodworm. The pain is gone. The heaviness in my chest is gone. It's a refreshing feeling, like... Hey, bloodworm. Where are we going now? Nothing. I'm not all on, I don't know, you know. Has he forgotten that he too swallowed a bloodworm to survive? How could you do that to your hometown friend? You wanted to stand out? That's low. What are you talking about? What do I get by standing out in a blood cult? Attention, everyone. We will now begin the test of not ranking. Don't make a scene and don't overstep your bounds. Just listen. Him again? In my past life, another captain did this. Is it because of what happened now? It's very simple. See these caves behind me? Each cave has an examiner from our cult. You just need them to assess your talents. When the test is over you will get a high, medium or low board depending on the results. Our cult is entirely focused on ability. Check this out. See the belt I'm wearing? A blue belt signifies a high-ranking warrior in our cult. A warrior of high rank, recognized for his abilities and achievements, will have his bloodworm extracted. Receive recognition. Then you will be rewarded. They will extract that parasite. All I have to do is become a high-ranking warrior. Everyone has high hopes after what he said. Few realize that they are slowly turning into cultists. I thought I said don't make a scene. Isn't that Tsar? What's wrong? Why are you covering your ears? Do I have to repeat after him? Inhale is. That's it. Are you okay? What's with all that whistling? The bloodworm in my chest rages when that whistling sounds. It's weird. It whistled, but why can't I feel anything? Arg. I told you about the high-ranking warriors, because that's the way it's supposed to be, but how many of you guys think you can honestly get through to him? At most, there'll be 2 or 3 of you, and the rest of you will have to live with the bloodworm for the rest of your lives. Damn. There's no way I'm going to live with this for the rest of my life. How long are you going to lie there? Get up. All right. You guys seem to have come to your senses. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think there's a bloodworm in my chest. Maybe it's because you're covering your ears. Even if you cover your ears, you can't stop the bloodworm rampage. If only I had my dantian. I could check with my Kai. All right. I've made up my mind. Since we swallowed the bloodworm, there's no way to escape, right? No matter how good you are, I excel at martial arts with a dantian-less bastard like you. I'm going to quickly rise to high rank, extract the bloodworm and get my revenge. What's he talking about? So, when I name. What is it? I want to be the first one to pass this test. Is he sulking because you didn't tell him earlier? And 3 because of that? Come on, let's go. Yes, sir. Woon why? I don't need your help. I'm going to show you that I'm better than you. Are you deaf? Didn't I tell you not to act on your own? Stay in line, and only act on orders. And obey the order of your superior. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Seo Woon Hwai of the Seo clan. You will be the first to participate in the rank test. Me, sir? Sigh. I knew he'd come up with something, but he's become a real pain in my ass. What happened? Does the proud descendant of the cult have a problem with that? Problem, master? Of course not. I'm just grateful for your attention. This life will not be easy. The rest of you, line up. We'll start in order. To take this test again. This is new. In my past life, it was administered by a captain named Higum, but you don't even have a dantian. What board did you get in a past life? Of course low-ranked. Low ranks are used as meat or for non-serious missions. Sounds cruel. Are you the Suwon Hwai from the Lojin? That voice, if I'm not mistaken. So that's what he's cooked up. He looks younger than when I met him in my last life, but I'm sure it's him. He? Do you know who it is? Very much so. He was my direct commander in a previous life. Your commanding officer in a past life. What squad did you belong to in your past life? The Blood Wolf Unit. Blood Wolf Unit? Does that mean he's the captain of the Blood Wolf Unit? Yes, that's his name. I called Changho. But Sungu, the Blood Wolf captain, why aren't you answering? I asked if you're the same Sao Woon Hwai from the Loyang. Captain O. It was a cunning plan, but what a shame. I even managed to fool a 4th blood star I'd never met before. Deceiving someone I knew in a past life is nothing. Yes, and so Won Hwai of the clan from the city of Loyang. Captain of the Blood Wolf Troop. I've heard a lot about him from my grandfather. What an obvious lie. You said your grandfather was a Blood Wolf warrior? There are no warriors in the Blood Wolf Troop who fit your grandfather's description. Tell me, who are you really? You must have a death wish. You said your grandfather served under my father? I've been trained in the Bloody Ox Squad since it was founded. I remember the names of all the warriors who were under my father's command. You were caught in a lie. Can you handle it alone? Get me out now. If I pull you out now, the situation will only get worse. I need to talk to him first. Woon Hwai. Down there. I feel like my body's about to burst. If I can't get him to talk, then... Shit, I won't be able to hold out much longer. Woon Hwai. Woon Hwai. Wake up. His temper is as ruthless as ever. Woon Hwai. Are you okay? I'm fine. The blow wasn't that bad, get a grip. He's coming. Ah. I'm suddenly dizzy. My mind, what did you say? Shit. I think you hit the back of your head. Defend yourself, act on my command. Right side of the neck. Now. Block it. Damn it, I really almost died, damn it, the sword flew too far. Speak. Who told you about me? Phew, he decided to interrogate me after all. That's a chance. Captain, don't you want to find your little sister? Little sister? You seem to have dug up a lot of information about me. But you don't seem to know that my sister is dead. But Serway is alive. She was kidnapped the day your father was killed. The corpse you saw? Why was only her body burning? It's a fake. She's still alive. If you want to know more about it, let's make a deal. To think you even know her name. Looks like you're not bluffing. All right, I'll listen to what you have to say. And that's how I decide whether or not I want to negotiate where the Serway is now. Blossoming Moon Trade Association. Blossoming Moon? That association belongs to the First Blood Star. Behind my father's death. Yes, you've already figured it out. Someone who wanted to ignite a thirst for vengeance in your heart and control a band of blood wolves. The First Blood Star, Chan Ryong. He is the one behind this. No, this is absurd. The wounds on my father's body were definitely inflicted by people from the Orthodox sect. Have seen this for themselves. Weren't the people who found the sword wounds on your father's body? People from that very flowering moon, and with their leader EXO. Will he hesitate? I have one more thing to do. Your sister is in a branch of the Blossoming Moon Trade Association, Worcester Jinhal of Zhejiang Province. To confirm this, please send people you trust. Who the hell are you? After that, I can consider that we have a deal, right? Help me if you need your help next time. If what you said isn't true, I'll cut your head off wherever you are. I've already swallowed the parasite, so why would I lie? Captain, I hope you find your sister quickly. I still don't fully trust you, so Woon Hwai. However, if what you say is true, regardless of the contract, I will consider you my benefactor for life. You really are as generous as I have heard. That's why I could trust him and follow him in my previous life. That's it. A mid-ranking plaque? You earned it because you managed to block my attacks twice. It's not because of the pact. You heard about me from your grandfather? Would you believe me if I said yes? Well, I can play along. What you're talking about? I don't know if you're smart or just stupid. You never mentioned your grandfather's name, but when I asked you for an answer, you said everything but the name. He's right. It seems you've got me figured out. I don't know what you're up to. But this time I'm going to trust you, Woon Hwai. Phew, that's a relief, Woon Hwai. I thought you'd be in the shit from the moment I got kicked out. Yeah, I'm really lucky. What a weird guy. Judging by the fact that he was able to keep his cool even in this situation, he seems pretty experienced. And that movement just now. Even though he got lucky and blocked my first attack, he closed his eyes when he blocked my second attack. For a man who watches his opponent's actions, he's pretty slow. How can I put it? It sounds corny, but it's like someone's helping him. What the? A crazy thought. Strangely, he doesn't disgust me. Move it. Line up according to your ranks. Those with average ranks will come with me. No way. I can't believe it. A lowlife like you, how did you get a middle rank board? Don't mess with me, you bastard. No matter how much I think, I can't understand them. Does that make sense? How does someone like you who doesn't have a Danyang get a middle rank plaque? Do you have some special privilege because you're from a blood cult? Just wait. I will surely defeat you in the next test. And Jabek likes competition. He's a pain in the ass. They're coming at me from all sides. All sides? Come to think of it, so is Captain O. Woon Hwai, since you stayed fine even after the meeting with, but Sun Gu, you seem to be getting on his nerves. He keeps looking back at you. Perhaps he's angry because he's lost his reason for picking on me. Thanks to the fact that the captain of the Blood Wolf Squad confirmed my affiliation, he is clearly a descendant of our cult. But that can't be. You responded well to him. Especially with that fart. Don't remind me. But Woon, why? What are you going to do next? I need to find a way to restore my Dantian. Dantian? You said that before, but how are you going to do it? Have you heard of a divine healer who has the gift of healing any ailment? I have my ways, a divine healer. Who's that? It's a doctor known for that he can cure anything. He can cure you, as long as you pay the price. Based on what I've heard, he was also able to heal someone's Dantian. In 10 days' time, a divine healer will come to this valley. And then you'll just have to pay for the cure. But you didn't leave all your money in the inn, did you? The only thing you have is me, you ungrateful bastard. You're going to sell me out in exchange for a cure? No. What are you talking about? What is that bastard doing again? I'm going to find some medicinal herb and use it as payment. A herb? Yes, in 10 days the divine healer will ask for some kind of herb. Axe, is that so? You're doing great. You've already planned it all out, haven't you? Given the circumstances, I should make great strides in the blood cult. You're from an orthodox sect, but you think you're going to succeed in a blood cult? There are rotten bastards in both orthodox and unorthodox sects. Stop, stop. What happened here? All these bastards are useless. Hey, you. Who the hell are you? Ah, the new assholes came all the way back. Get off, you're in my way. The captain's just been knocked off by John Doe. You took out the captain with one punch. That's ridiculous. Since the captain, who is a first-class martial artist, was taken out with a single blow, the commander will not be able to withstand him. What incredible pressure. Who the hell is he? Did he kill the captain? He's not dead, you idiot. Don't do anything stupid. Ah. All he did was clap his hands, but the wind pressure is so great. HMPH, shouting like that. Aren't all these underdogs nothing, either? 1HWY. Are you okay? Can you hear me? My eardrums. It feels like they've been ruptured. I can't hear anything around me. I feel dizzy, like I'm going to throw up. What's this heat sensation in my chest? Is my chest hot? It was the same with the bloody parasite, it was a different sensation. The ringing in my ears stopped and my wounds recovered. Bloody hell. Come on, try it. If you want to kill us, try it. I won't let you lay a finger on my little brother. Seonja Bay. Sung Hyun. Did he survive that clap? It would have been better if he had just stayed down. Gai Kiku passed. Did I pass? Brother. Woon, why? Can you move? Yeah, if I stay here too long, I don't know what will happen to me. Another one? He saw you. Run. Captain O. Ah, Commander, are you awake, Captain O? I came here to look for you since you didn't show up at the appointed time. Most of the cadets are badly injured. What happened here? I beg your pardon, but some barbarian showed up. Are you saying an outsider did this? I'm ashamed to admit it, but he was strong enough to knock me out with one blow. His appearance. He had unkempt hair and a huge body. And he wore a tiger skin on top. Did you say it was a huge man wearing a tiger skin? Oh, yes. That's right. Commander? Did something happen? I think it's that man who hit you and kidnapped the children. By that man you mean Harakjong, one of the 4 high elders. Did you say Harakjong? Yes. Captain O, you might not have known, since you were on a mission. But until recently, he lived in the Valley of the 6 Bloods. He is one of the 4 venerable blood cultists. Among the 4 of them he has the most eccentric personality. Eccentric Hessian, how unexpected. Were you looking for this? To think a cadet has a short sword, even if it's worn out. I can't believe some brat with a ruined Dantian could withstand this attack. And you're the first to wake up. Looks like things are about to get very interesting. My apologies, Commander, it was all due to my negligence. The Supreme Elder is not someone you could do anything about. Don't tell me. He didn't kill those guys, did he? I'm not sure about the Suwoon Hwai, but the twins. They could very well be high-ranked. I knew that crazy man came here from time to time, but I didn't expect him to mess around with the cadets. We're almost at his abode. Captain O, please be careful how you talk to the paramount elder. Even among the 4 high elders, he is the most eccentric and the hardest to deal with. Everyone is subject to the blood demon. Let the blood rule the world, O Supreme Elder. I am Commander Gu San-1, in charge of the cadets of the Valley of the 6 Bloods. Quickly pay your respects to him. Yes, Commander. Just wait. There's no need to disturb him. Seed? I think you're pretty good for a commander. I don't deserve that kind of praise. I'm just an insect to a creature like you, Supreme Elder. HMPH. Of course you are. The reason you're here is because of these children? That is correct, Supreme Elder. We're going to raise them as warriors for our cult. Are you afraid that I will harm these children? Not at all. These children. They seemed pretty good to me. I thought I'd teach them a few tricks, while they're here with me. So don't worry about them. Is Elder He going to teach them personally? He's never taken an apprentice, though. Understood, Supreme Elder. I didn't know you had such intentions. Congratulations on taking on apprentices. Don't be misled. Excuse me? I'm just using them to brighten my loneliness. You think I take disciples? Forgive my ignorance, Supreme Elder. What is he talking about? Doesn't he take them as apprentices? But learning from a powerful martial arts master can already change your whole life. And this teacher is one of the 4 honorable ones. Seo Woon Hwai. I won't give you that chance. I'd like to tell you something, Supreme Elder. One of the cadets you took, named So Woon Hwai, has a damaged Dan Chien. The captain was surprised and asked Captain O, what do you mean by that? He is not worthy to be trained by you. Fruit flew into Captain O with terrifying force. Why are you giving your opinion when it was my decision to train him? I'm not in the mood to listen to you talk. Get out. Now. Got it. We're leaving. There's nothing we can do here. Although it's a shame to lose twins with so much potential, I think we could use the Woon Hwai to send him as a spy for the Martial Arts Alliance. How noisy they are. I get it. The man who taught black and white demons in my past life was one of the 4 supreme ones, he action. But why did he bring me here, too? I got hungry after a long talk. You, bring me food within 4 hours, said the High Elder with a Woon Hwai. Excuse me. He brought me here to bring him food? I'm warning you about this in advance, don't even think about running away. If you get caught running away, prepare for the worst. I got a shiver running down my spine. Does he think I won't run just because he told me to? All right, I'll play along, wait for the right moment and run away for sure, but master, I don't know any martial arts. Besides, without a weapon, I'll have a hard time getting food. And that short sword you carry in your hand. It is the memory of my mate, Ka, shouted one Hwy from the sword that came at him. Cuckoo! And you're crafty, take it. I don't need such a lousy sword, much less a short one. Thank you, Da. That bloody barbarian used me to touch the dirtiest places. He even used me to pick my teeth. His disgusting uff. Cad. How long will Jim 2 sleep? They will die at this rate. By the way, I almost forgot. I want meat. When you come back, bring it. Don't forget. What was that? Where did he go? Why is it so windy in here? He looked under his feet and saw a cliff. What? Where the hell did I go? He wants me to bring him food in 4 hours? That's 4 hours, just enough time for me to get down from this place. Well, where am I gonna get meat in a place like this? One Hwy, look over there. What's over there? It's his jumps. And how can you run away from someone like that? I've completely lost all motivation for that. Woon Hwai, get a grip. If you give up, you'll be that half-wit slave. So Woon Hwai started to go down the mountain anyway. Since it's come to this, I'll do my best. God, it's so scary here. How can I ever escape from here? I have to go down first. He started to fall, but managed to catch hold of a branch, and I was a hair's breadth away from death. If only I had a Dantian. Wow, did you survive that fall? Damn it. Why is my life so hard, even though this is my second life? But, you came down fast. Xe, are you damn thing? I'll beat the shit out of you. How far down did I go? You really want to know about that? All right, forget it. It's been 4 hours. I can't believe you're still hanging around here. I guess you didn't heed my warning. So you're getting ready to die, huh? I missed you, sir. What the hell is this? Key. Bullseye. You're doing a great job with that. I'm used to it by now, since I've been living like this for 2 months. At first, they beat the shit out of me, only because I was wasting my allotted time coming down. I thought at the time you were going to get beaten to death. You had to give up at some point. Especially after you got beaten up trying to escape. That was a long time ago. Looks like this day will go well. Yeah. If I catch a few more. Supreme Elder, you're early today. I was just on my way back. Coo. Did you get any food? My stomach's completely empty. Good, sir. Roast rabbit for dinner tonight. Coo. Let's see how many there are. 1, 2, just 2? There's 4 of us and only 2 rabbits. I guess we need to cut down on the number of mouths to feed. I beg your pardon? Looks like today's not my day either. No wonder. It's so exhausting. I have no idea what's on his mind. I'm sure he has his reasons. For the last 2 months I've been living like a slave. Every single day I've been climbing a rock where I could have fallen to my death if I'd have stumbled even a little. I've been scouring the forest thoroughly, looking for food. If I find food, I get punched in the face. If I don't find food, I get hit in the face even harder. And if I pass out from the beatings, I get tied to a tree. Didn't you make such a fuss when you first got hanged here, throwing up and everything? I'm doing without it now, as I'm used to being beaten and tied up by her. So when HWY, you still haven't learned how to get food. Io Hyung get beaten up because of you. Even Jaebek is in a terrible state after 1 month. But I would have been beaten up even if I wasn't there. The Supreme Elder is looking for you. Go back. So soon? He summoned you much earlier than usual. He summoned you 2 hours earlier than usual. Yes. I shudder to think what he'll do to me again. Take your clothes off. What? My clothes? This is unexpected. I don't understand why I have to do this. It's been almost 2 months, hasn't it? You're ready. Ready? For what? What's he talking about? Hey, your body is much better after climbing, hunting and hanging from a tree. Hey you, the elder said to one of his brethren. Now it's your job to get food, isn't it? But that's what you're supposed to do, isn't it? Before he could finish, he was slapped in the face and told to shut up and do as he was told. I'll be back soon, so prepare it properly. Yes, sir. Looks like he's going bald. Poor thing, I don't care. He doesn't care about any of this. The elder took a manhwa and started jumping off in an unknown direction. Supreme Elder. Can't we walk? Stop talking nonsense. I'm the one going through all this crap in the first place, because you're incapable of using even basic movement techniques. Elder threw a manhwa into the lake below the waterfall. XXAA. Why did you do that? Coo. We're on our way to the man who will be your mentor. Do you think it's right to greet him looking so miserable? Mentor? He doesn't seem to know he's the dirtiest one here. It's understandable. Enough swimming, get out of the water. But I haven't had time to wash myself properly. Oh, man. Now I can see why he smells like a homeless man. They headed for the cave inside the waterfall. I can't believe there was such a place behind the waterfall. Does anyone live here? I think he's the kind of person who doesn't want to be disturbed by others. It could be a very strong and handsome martial artist. I doubt that. But assuming that this old man has a close friend to whom he can make a request to accept an apprentice, I doubt the man's head is in the right place. We're in position, this is it. What are you standing there for? Quickly pay your respects. From now on, this man will be your mentor. Praise the blood demon and long live the blood cult. I'm a mid-ranking cadet from Manhwa, pay my respects to my mentor. Manhwa. I don't think this man is capable of answering you. What do you mean? I think your mentor died a long time ago. Did he really talk about that skeleton? Supreme Elder. Are you kidding me? Tricking you? Keek. Don't you think I have nothing else to do? The changes that have happened to you in the last 2 months. You've become stronger as you climb the rock. You got faster and more resilient when you hunted. You became stronger when I beat you. You also became stronger spiritually. And even the fact that you were hanging from a tree was a training of your body and energy core. Everything up to that point has been about forming a foundation of physical strength so that you could learn the martial arts. Supreme Elder, I apologize for saying this. But I lost my energy core as a child. You think I trained you without knowing about your affliction? What would you have done if I had told you that there is a way to control your inner energy without your energy core? So Wen Wu looked at the elder in surprise at the way to control the inner energy without the energy core. Hello everyone. I'm a manhua author and I have a blind date scheduled in 3 hours. In the meantime, while I'm enjoying a cup of coffee, I decided to check out the comments section on my artwork and drawings. There I came across a message from Selina. Turns out she is a loyal reader of mine and wanted to give me an important message. She warned me that I must not return home tonight or I would be in danger. It's worth being careful and not trusting anyone's word. I might be found just like her. As a manhua author, I can guarantee the quality of my writing, but unfortunately I can't influence the intelligence level of my readers. Anyway, right now I need to concentrate on a blind date. How I'd love for a pretty girl to come tonight. But it seems unlikely that she would want to go on a date with me. Hey, hubby, said the woman. What the hell? What's going on? I thought. I'm your future wife and you're the future king. She continued. A future king? Such a beautiful girl, and no brains. Does she really expect me to believe that? Does she really think we have a show here? I resented. What? What the hell is that? Was dumbfounded by my thoughts. Was what she said really true? I wondered. Notice, as everyone has noticed, the clock has passed 12 o'clock at night. People from all over the world have only one choice. Cultivation type, divine or demonic. 2 chapter. After lunch, 3 p.m. Sunny weather. Stylish cafe. Rounded the corner to meet my love. Just the perfect place for a blind date. Yi Ning, 21, author of Manhua. Selina wrote a message. Author, I am your loyal reader, I have something to tell you. Don't come home tonight or you will be killed. Don't take anyone's word for it, they'll probably find you too, just like I did. What is it? I thought. Crazy weirdo. No bookmarks, level 1 account, and says she's a devoted fan of mine. Are people really that crazy these days? Didn't we have a 3 o'clock appointment? Have I been blown off already? As expected, a blind date doesn't always work out. Girls, my hand is only going to start drawing faster. Great, today if I don't finish 2 new chapters, my editor will turn into an angry dog. Thoughts flashed through my head. A girl walked into a cafe. Welcome to Turn the Corner to Meet Your Love cafe. I greeted her. The guy accepts the girl's offer and agrees to have a chat and a meal together. They go to a restaurant and enjoy pleasant conversation for a few hours. They learn more about each other and exchange stories and interests. At the end of the meeting, they agree to continue their acquaintance and consider a serious relationship. After a few months of meeting and getting to know each other, they gradually develop a deeper connection and strengthen their feelings. The boy continues to draw manga and the girl supports him in this hobby. They find common interests and values and make plans for their future together. Over time, if their relationship continues to go well, they may consider marriage. They realize that true love and a stable relationship take time and effort. So they go their separate ways, gradually developing as a couple and making decisions about their future together. Let's go out to eat and then we'll talk. Shall we sleep together? Shall we? Even that? That girl. That's not normal at all. Tang Qingju, but why don't we go eat first and then watch the movie? I'm hungry. Maybe you know some good place where we could eat. The girl leaned over the guy. Anything you want will do. I brought my passport. I'm going home tonight. And don't you come back either, okay? I'm sorry, I'm not the rushing type. You're no ordinary person, I'm fascinated by your beauty. Bloody hell. Are you filming a show there? Does such a ridiculous plot still get people? Actually, since you said you had your passport, I thought we'd go to my place. Hotel's more romantic. What if I insist on going back to my place? Let's go to a hotel, I'll pay. Pick any hotel you want. Why would you agree to anything except letting me go home? Would it kill me to go home tonight? Die? Did I say that? Stop pretending. If I understand correctly, those comments under my post must be written by you, right? Tell me what you're up to. Okay, I guess someone already told you that you'll die if you go back home. But please believe me, as for me, I can assure you that I didn't intend to hurt you. But since you already know that, I'll tell you everything. The world is going to be hit by a catastrophe and great changes are going to happen. And I, coming from the future, am your wife. Did you just die? No. Reincarnated. Chapter 3. We went to the cinema, then to a cafe. Pay by card. Thank you. Such a great girl and she doesn't need my money. She must be very rich. 1 big room. Good. No, 2 rooms. Oh, okay. I'm not a coward. It's just that Tang Qingju was very strange. She said that disaster will strike at exactly 12 o'clock at night. Tonight, at 12 o'clock at night, the world will change. And you will be the future king of the world. Besides, you told me that I am the future king? How can someone who draws a manhua become the king who will save the world from disaster? Tang Qingju must be crazy. So when faced with a crazy person, I can only stay away to protect myself. The phone rang. I took a bath. Photo. God. Who can hold on? I need to sleep. I need to get over it for now. If there's no disaster at 12 o'clock at night, it will prove that Tang Qingju is crazy. Then I'll go to her room and sleep with her. Wait. I'm really going to sleep with a crazy girl? It's been so long, why isn't she sending anything else? Could this be real? Is she really not crazy? If we start now, will we make it in time? Never mind, we need to send a message to Tang Qingju, see if she's asleep or not. Sulina again? Dear author, I'm already at your house. I'm so happy you didn't come here. Don't forget to choose a side. You must choose the divine way of cultivation, don't choose the demonic way, otherwise you will die. You will really die. And don't trust anyone. Don't ever trust anyone. What? What kind of cultivation? You read too much manhwa. You need to block it out. I was promised disaster, so where's the promised disaster at 12 o'clock? As expected, it's a hoax. Luckily, I had a pure heart and didn't fall for her looks. Notification: as you've noticed, the clock has passed 12 o'clock at night, people all over the world have only about. Welcome to a new era. What? The notification panel? As you've noticed, the clock has passed 12 a.m., the people of the world have only one choice for life. Am I dreaming? There are many advantages in this world, but also many dangers. To have a brilliant life? Or death? You can only rely on yourself. Brilliant life? Death? We can rely on ourselves. Choose your type of cultivation: divine, demonic. Crazy Tang Qingju. She was telling the truth. Disaster struck, new world, divine and demonic cultivation. So Salika and Tang Qingju both reincarnated? I have to go and sleep with her urgently. I mean no, find her. Wait, I need to think which side to choose first. There are someone's footsteps outside the door. Could it be that Tang Qingju is coming towards me? No. It's a different world now, I can't be unsure anymore. To stay safe, I have to check everything first. Did I just see a ghost banging on the door? What the hell? Are there any humans left alive? Help me, somebody. Oh, my God. So, are you here? Chapter 3. I think the world is starting to change. Am I going to die? Die. While I'm here, I won't let you hurt my husband. Tang Qingju? Look out, Tang Qingju is unconscious. Are you okay? It's okay. I told you I'll protect you. But that thing, it's too strong. I need your help. Hurry, my love. Choose the friendly path, and together we will defeat it. Okay. Wait, did you say demonic? So the divine way isn't the strongest way. Choose the demonic path. Believe me, I'm your future wife, I won't lie to you. Yes, your words are very convincing. Although I know what you're talking about, I've drawn comics, the speed of development of the demonic path is much faster than the divine one. As expected of a future king. At a time like this you were able to make such an accurate analysis. Look out! My husband, choose the demonic path faster, I can't hold her back any longer. The demonic way is the foundation of this world, we will unite and no one in this world can compare to us. Good thing you reminded me of that, otherwise I really would have chosen the divine path. Thank you my wife, I love you very much. Hands out. OU, if you were really my wife, you'd let me do what I want. Do you really think I'm stupid? As expected, you can't be trusted. Shoved the girl. Goodbye, my beloved wife. Yenin. Don't go. Bitch, you ruined me, get out. Yenin.ll see you later. Why isn't there a lift? No, if a monster shows up, we're dead in here. Step aside. God. Oh my God, where are you? Save me. The lift and stairs are blocked. Looks like there's no other way but to jump. Notifications. New world evolution begins. Raster evolution rate changed, increased by a factor of 100, mutation rate increased. Activating space. Activation, system forum. Activation. Those monsters came too late, I'm lucky I only met 2 in such a short time. I'm not afraid of you chapter. Die, threw a bucket at the monster. The creature's danger level is amazing, for something you can just run into on the street. Gotta run faster. Killed the monster. Yenin, where could he have run off to? The first thing normal people do in a situation like this is to rush home, even though they know the danger. Yening. I will definitely find you. If Tang Qingju can't be trusted, then I'll bet on Selina. I'll find Sulina, it should be at my house. Iron Fist Xiong, damn it bro, I just risked my life to finish off some monster. I suddenly awakened some kind of superpower, fire elemental, in me, can you believe it? My fists really lit up. Can you help me? MIA and sweetie, please, I'm begging you. Somebody help me right now. I'm on the roof of a high-rise and I'm scared to come down. I want to go to mommy with one punch of steak. I'm half-eaten, I'm almost dead. Before I go, I have a confession to make. Chow Ching Ching, what kind of correspondence do I have? That monsters appear at random, which means nowhere is safe. Run, or die. I have to kill monsters if I want to survive. Arcane and demo cultivation. This should have no connection to factions, it's the class system then. Different classes, different development paths. It's like choosing between those to be a fighter or a mage. Choose your cultivation method. Stop thinking if the demonic path is wrong, then I should choose divine cultivation. Looks like I got it right, but what the hell is an Allah formula for maintaining chi? Is this even the time for Alatigo to meditate? I'd rather be given something like divine flight or 18 palms conquering dragons. Didn't she say I'd be king one day? Where are my cheat skills? Notifications. Class selection confirmed. UI elements are being loaded. Name, Yenin. Tool refinement, 100% quotient, perfect healing talent, 100% grade, perfect martial arts intimacy, 100% intelligence, perfect body structure, 100% coefficient, perfect mental potential, 100% score, perfect physical potential, 100% score, perfect sword training. My name is Yenin, and I have led a quiet, unblemished life. I can never stand cheaters and always fight for justice. But when an opportunity presents itself, why not take it? One day I noticed a strange creature that looked completely new and unusual. I wondered where I might have seen it before. Maybe it looked like a creature from one of my manga? I finally got him. He's not going to run away, is he? But despite his incredible new age skills, I'm not going to give up so easily. I have the spirit not to give up in the face of adversity. Although I don't understand what monsters from my manga ended up here, if it really is a kobold hunter. But regardless of their origins, be they kobolds or cat girls, their behavior is similar. They experience fear when they find themselves in a confined space, and being caged makes them claustrophobic. You can't run away from me. Come on, come over here and try to catch me. I knew the kobold would forget about me once he was in the cramped space. His only thought would be to get out, and he would scurry away. I'm here, come and try and catch me. This is my chance. I hit him on the head. Finally. I did it. But who is it? It turned out to be my baby. He had been waiting for me for so long. A girl came up to me, her name was Daiji. Chapter 5. You seem to be mistaken. I'm not your father. No, Dad. Mum told me to wait here. She said the first one to come here is my daddy. You're a fox, aren't we the same? I have no ears and no tail, how can we be related? Uvar, Winnie, but Mum looks just like Daddy. She didn't have a tail or ears either. Mum didn't have a. Wait, your mother is human. But how could a human have a demon? What's your name? My name is Daiji. Demon Queen Daiji? Humans awaken special powers after killing monsters, like that steel fist. And I met a demon queen? Her name is Daiji, like the big demon fox from Manhwa, but she's a small child. She looks very faint. I remember. Mama said if Daddy comes, we should give him a present. What present? It's in there. There's probably a present inside. Did Daddy say what's in there? No, but I see a doll in there. What? You see what's inside? Yes, but it's not just in there. I can see a lot of things around this room. What does she have? Superman's eyesight. Daiji, can you tell me what you see around the room? What else can you see? Nothing? But if I have to, I can see everything, all the way to that big house. That house is like 100 meters away. So that's my map. Let's see what's in the box. A paper doll? I told you, it's a paper doll. Daddy, don't touch it. But it's for Daddy, isn't it? Daddy's present is broken, Daddy's present is bad. It's okay, it's just a toy. Daiji, what's wrong with your hand? Is there a doll on your hand? Why is it on the box now? Dad, what happened to the doll? It's from 365 technique, it had a name. The demon origami technique. Daddy, this doll is fun, let's play? Daddy, tell me where your mum went. Mum killed 2 monster dogs and threw the third one out on the street. Although, no, Mum killed one. And the other one she let me kill. She really can get skills. Daiji, before she ran off, did Mum say anything else? She said to wait for Daddy, she said Daddy would come here. Did she know? It doesn't matter. The important thing is that Daddy's not a threat. Maybe everything will be clearer after I get home and find the Selina. All right, Daddy. Daiji will carry you on his back. All right. Daiji, tell Daddy where there are no big red dots. Daddy, there are 2 dots in the front. No dots on the left. That's right, Dad, now turn right. We have to turn left here. Daddy, when are we coming? We're here. Chapter 6. After the dawn of a new era, the city descended into chaos. Terrible screams were heard from everywhere. Help! I'm lucky, I have a living map, not only nice, but hopeful. With it I can avoid the monsters. Daiji, we're here. Up ahead. What? A human? That must be the otaku from the 302. Fatty, look, he's dragging something. Whoa, a foxy fox. Those 2 are my neighbors. Hey, man, where'd you get it? Tell us where you can get a pet demon. We'll be brothers then, how's that? We'll definitely help you out later. What choice have you guys made? If you're on the demon path, there's an old man wandering the street, run his errand and get a pet. Oh, yeah? There's even an errand? It's actually dangerous here, why don't you come with us? Okay, I'll just get something from home. Wait, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Wait. How do you prove you're not lying to us? Leave the girl here and go. Yeah, leave her with us. You want to be brothers? For that you have to start trusting each other, no? Then let's all go together. Bro, we'll help you find what you need. Apparently, since the dawn of a new era, another side of humanity has shown itself. Come on guys, thanks for your help. Talk about a pet, I didn't mention the demonic way for nothing. They looked pleased, so it's their way. There's a pungent smell on the floor, it's likely they've already gained abilities. Come to think of it, Sulina should still be in my flat. Apparently she reincarnated too after all. I wonder how strong she is. Dad, is this your house? Let's deal with what's inside first. You know, it's not very polite to do that to your brothers. Ha ha ha, Habit, come on in, make yourself comfortable. Bro, you have so many figures, are you rich? No, I'm just drawing manhwa. Alright, we'll wait here for you. Where's Selina? It said it was at my house, but where did it go? A piece of paper? Did she at least leave a weapon of some kind? Loyal fan, huh? Want to put in a request? Yeah. I'm ready, let's go get the mission, brothers. Oh, right. What kind of ability did you get, bro? Since we all chose the demon path, we got nothing to hide, right? Dad, on the way home you said you were gonna learn the divine way, no? The divine way? What? That girl said you were learning the divine way. What an asshole. I didn't think that little girl could do any harm like that. Brothers, do you really believe my pet and not me? Didn't I break up with my wife? I really am a cultivator of the demonic path. If that's true, then show me what you got by choosing the demonic path. Or give me your pet. Damn, there's nowhere to run. Can I survive if I jump out of here? Ding dong. You have a message, dear author, are you still alive? Oh, great. Hooray. Now I can contact the Sue's liner. Now I can only survive because of her. Message, dear author, 2 demonic cultists are trying to kill me, quick, teach me something, attacker, it's very urgent. Message sent. Chapter 6, Darling. I haven't seen you in a few hours and you've already picked someone up. You're making me sad, a hottie. What are you doing here? Forgetting you what? My husband. Madam, will you add him as a friend? Hit the fat man. Get off. Scary fatso, don't you dare come near me. You're scaring me. Bro, this woman is so hot. I like her. Dude, you're just an idiot with superpowers. Have you seen the Apocalypse manga? If you've got powers, all the beauties are yours. You're right, bro. But this woman, she's mine. Fine, I'll attack first. Why don't you two attack together? It'll be more fun that way. Dear author, here's a technique you can use to quickly take out the demonic path cultivators. Sword technique? And this system is useful. You can even send a technique directly to another person through it. Wow. The first form is 10,000 swords? I wonder what the second one is. Plant, martial arts learning, 100% sword technique progress, 50% sword technique progress, 30% sword technique progress, 90% sword technique progress, 70%. You have successfully obtained the first form of sword technique 10th. Mistress, I have good powers. Good powers? Really? Bro. This time. I really can't get on my feet. My special ability is rank C. Only rank C? Sweetheart, aren't I amazing? Dad, that woman is not my mother. Of course I know that. Daddy, stay behind me, okay Dad. Daiji. Yenin, that spiritual vixen behind you, is she. Tang Qingju, I don't care who you are, I've already chosen the divine path. That means we can't be together. Suwai Ningatak Tang with the 10,000 sword technique. It was kinda too easy. Dad, you're wonderful. Daiji loves Daddy. Really, after one use I'm already exhausted, I wonder if she's dead. Inni meenie. It's not dead yet. Damn, I gotta run. Daiji, hang on to me. I can't defeat those reincarnated. After choosing the path, I really got stronger. I jumped from the 3rd floor and no problem. Yenin, stop. You're the future demon king and I'm your wife. I'm telling the truth, trust me. I have chosen the divine way, how can I be a demonic king? A message came in, dear author, are you still alive? Yes, alive, but where are you? I am happy. I am heading towards Kunlun Mountain. You can find me there. Looking forward to the MYTH after 99 days. Why do girls like to just throw around pictures? So indecent. Wait, she said Mythas didn't come out a few days ago. Don't I have another hour to turn in my work? You definitely like rushing people. Hello? Mr. Editor, I'll be sending everything out soon. Yenin. I bring great news. Your comic has been selected by the publisher. It might lead to that it will be adapted into an anime. The only request is this. You need to add some element of mythology to it. Just not like last time, all those big sisters, little sisters, big ancestors. Mythology? It'll just become a chaotic mess. I'm drawing cultivators, I'm not a mishmash. I want freedom for my work. There will be extra pay. The price will go up 15% with each chapter. I protect the copyright of the animation, there will be extra pay. Fine, he who pays, orders the music, I'm ready. Phone off. Mythology? My way of comics is cultivation. Where do I insert elements of mythology? Why don't I change the setting? Don't make the main character fall into a crevasse. Reunite him with a world full of mythical creatures? The plot of the new work isn't ready yet, I need to start with the characters. How do I move the characters to another world? Yes, if I can't change the world, I can add different things to our world myself. Add mythological stories to our world. A descended myth, could it be, a new era of our world follows the plot of my comic book? But the main problem is that the plot of the comic book was invented only 3 days ago. But I haven't even started drawing it. That's weird. If I didn't draw the comic, then someone else drew the new era of mythology. Oh yeah, I can ask Selina, she's a fan. Selina, how many chapters have you read of my comic book? If it has an ending, if so, what's in it? Your comic never ended because you were dead by then. So if I had come home then, I would have already died. But how so? If I was already dead, why did Tang Qingju say that I would become a king in the future? And Sulina's actions are strange. If I'm already a dead person, then what good am I in the future? She shouldn't care about me. Why did you want to save me? Just because you're my fan? Aha. Not because I'm going to be king in the bush? He he he. What do you mean he he? Daddy, Daddy's hungry. Hungry? Why don't Daddy order food delivery for you? No, now delivery. With the new era, no matter what happens in the future, we have to solve the first problem first, which is with food. Someone screaming, our monster stay away, go rob a supermarket? I think a lot of people have the same thought. Places with a lot of people must have a lot of monsters. A restaurant, a hotel, doesn't qualify. My house has some noodles, but Tang Qingju might still be there. Where should we go to find food? Dear author, I got to your house, please do not forget to choose your side. If I do not know where to go, better way to go to the bright light, and the best bright light for me now is the reborn Sulina. Sulina says that she is now rushing to Kunlun Mountains, but it is in the mountains wild. Before the new era came, she was at my house. But why didn't she wait for me? Why did she rush to the mountain? I get it. She wanted to avoid danger. She knew that the city would fall into chaos after the new age, so she left before midnight. Damn those reborns. The city was probably not safe or suitable for survival at all. To the city supermarket, the countryside is full of big vegetable farms. It's the same if the warehouses in the supermarkets. Daddy will find you some food soon, Daddy. If there really is a descended myth in this era in the future, then undoubtedly the limit of combat capability will be greatly increased. Once it descends into this world, let alone normal humans, even cultivators will have a hard time because people won't just face some dog-headed monster, a rabbit monster, but a mythical monster. This is no longer a normal world setting. It's a crazy world of myth. And the transition period is 99 days. In 99 days the world will be mythical. How do I survive? How does everyone else survive? Leaving town, someone lost a motorbike. We left town in search of food. Luckily I have a spiritual fox navigator. First we have to find some fruit to satiate our stomachs, and then a little storage, which is not usually looked into. Met a cow in the woods. Applied 100,000 swords. Deiji this meat, we finally got food. 3 days later, food is becoming scarce, forcing people to risk their lives for food, hence, to die. Monsters approached from behind. But they have attacked the fake. Die. Be careful with her claws. After what happened, more and more people left the city and started a new life. Chapter 9. Yining looks at the New Age panel. Professor Chen will tell you more about the New Age column. And now we begin the broadcast. By now everyone has realized, old age products are rotting at an incredible rate. We call this phenomenon the speed rule of linear acceleration of another space. After many experiences of my own, I realized the true objective rule. Simply put, anything that people like cars, food, weapons, etc., they are all in a state of accelerated aging. Does everyone still remember the New Age activation notice? Food has also gone stale, must be due to the peculiarities of evolution. So, metals and infrastructure, including primitive weapons. Wait, all of these are also increasing in number. But, strangely enough, freshly cooked food won't accelerate in time. So I have a hunch, the new era is a renewed old world. All the old items will be pushed off the stage of history. According to the prediction, with the passage of time, the world will enter, in a greater era of cultism. A transition from a technological civilization to a civilization of cultivators? Sounds interesting, but doesn't fit the logic. Food and metals may indeed decompose over time. But there will be no civilization. Yenin has gone into his status. At first it seems that divine cultivation might allow for accelerated human development, but really I have 100% perfect talent, but this is only the third stage of the foundation. If this world is like the world in my comic, then the foundation of the third stage is the very beginning. Next comes the snapping of the body, the initial jellybean, the transformation of Kai. Of course, the original cat or dog-headed humans could easily kill a cultivator with a hardened body. The most important problem is that it's 3 months away, as myths descend on the ground. There is no time left. The origami technique is really powerful, it can be used as bait. When it has developed to a later stage, it can be made into an immortal body. Indeed, cultivation has to take place step by step. But will humans be able to become strong enough in those 3 months to fight the monsters of the mythos? Mutations in the New Age, it seems to have something to do with my comic. But can't I try to use the author's perception to think about it? Even though I wasn't the one who drew the descended myth, my original idea. After knowing the ancient myths, human civilization and the mythical world would be too different in compatibility. What does it mean to include technological civilization in the cultivation? And what to expect from new technologies in the age of cultivators? For example, using the logic of nuclear missiles to shoot huge swords, target and kill humans from afar? Or, for example, using electromagnetic phenomena and adding them to weapons? Will lightning damage work? Doesn't matter, but would it be stronger than a normal lightning spell, for example? Now I get it. There are 3 months to go before the mythos begins. During this period there will be a transitional period of fusion of civilization and cultivation. It is also a critical period that will determine whether or not human civilization can survive. I have to do something. The apocalypse has exposed the darkest and most evil side of humanity. Values still need to be preserved. You can't just think of yourself, can you? Daiji. Daddy, you too have to become like Daddy, be a good person, okay? Dad, my meat. Didn't I grill meat for you, did you eat it? The radius of active forum users is 50 kilometers. Really? Does anyone really kill that many monsters? But it did say the characteristics of a cat man and a dog-headed man. I think the idea of chasing a kobold into an enclosed space might work, but if someone keeps sharing this Naya forum, that short grip becomes just as much. You can check where it was sent from, said the commander. I can't find it, only know that the first page is called the Shimmering Red Star. An area 50 kilometers away, with an anonymous name. No one will find me, right? As for the security measures, I need to make some manuals on them and distribute them. Su Linga, rushing towards the Kunlun Mountains, must be connected to the myths. She has been reborn. She knows that the original point of mythic descent may be in the mountains. Dad, where are we going? To the mountains. Dad, there's a dog-headed monster sitting behind that rock. It's just a dog-headed danger monster, don't get too excited. It's so weird, after the dawn of a new era, the cat-headed and dog-headed people from my comic book have been popping up non-stop. Even mythic descent is not drawn, which Selina mentioned. Why only transition monsters? Where, for example, is the red snake with golden eyes, the tortoise of heavenly life and the magic tree leopard with the beautiful tail? Why are they still missing? The message has come. A new era has dawned and new enemies have appeared. The red snake with the golden eye has appeared. The tortoise of heavenly life has appeared. The fallen flower of snake venom has appeared. The mysterious tiger has appeared. The scaly silver line dragon has appeared. The red radish crane has appeared. To keep growing above yourself, you must challenge new enemies. The new age world is changing for you. Daddy, Daddy, Mommy is coming. Which mum? The most beautiful mum, of course. Chapter 10. Is your mum coming? But why do I feel that the world is about to be destroyed? Because the monsters are about to appear. Not ordinary monsters, but ancient ones. Scary, ruthless, filled with murderous genes. The warehouse is on the edge. Even the lowest ranked monster has very strong fighting abilities. Just at the initial stage, I definitely can't defeat them. I can only hide. And now all the food is rotting at a high rate. Although freezing them in storage may slow down the rate of rotting, it's only enough for 3 days. We should check the forum, there should be news of monsters appearing. Forum. 696 monster appeared, everybody run. 343 dangerous, the whole town is in ruins. If I'm not mistaken, is this the closest town to Tianhe? Monsters are really scary. Monsters lack intelligence, they are only driven by instincts, destroying and killing when they appear. Their first target would be a town with a lot of people in it. Message. The savior is here. The hope of mankind. A savior? Is he military? But the military has no more weapons, can they deal with the monsters? The girl deftly parries the monster's attacks. No way, impossible. Why did the Chi transformation cultivator appear? With my 100% talent for self-improvement, I only reached the 3rd step of the foundation. No human can have better talents than me, unless a mansion on the outskirts of Tianhe city overlooking a lake. 2 mid-level monsters appeared in Tianhe and were destroyed. Only rookie rank monsters remained in the city. To purge them, the people of the city don't need to tell me about it. What's up with the demons is none of my business. I'm none of my business, I don't care about any of it. No matter how many demonic altars are built, without a king, what good are they? My beloved husband, do you really think that by using an anonymous name and spreading this guide that I won't find out that this person is you? I just need to recognize the area you published the guide from and I will know where you are. According to your path, your target must be Kunlun Mountain, right? The people who sent you there, the people of the 9 heavens, hypocrites who live only to use dirty tricks behind people's backs. Scammers. They're all crooks, killed a pigeon. Ancient monsters have started appearing, be careful Tan. Yen Yen, I'll definitely find you. The bird turned out to be a girl. Blackie. I will avenge you. Oh. And how do you want to get back at me? Didn't you leave? She sent a text before she died. Unknown entities have appeared in the city of Tianhe. Maybe a young man will be around. I'm usually about to plug in myself. Announcements, Tianhe City is officially changing its name to Demonic City number 14. What demon town? Those Kai, cultivators are all demonic path cultivators. Announcement, demonic cultivators can not only get the protection of Demonic City number 14, but also have the chance to develop higher level skills. Started accepting apprentices into the clan. What I thought was right. They didn't just start cultivating, they knew everything from the beginning, they just hid everything until now. And it was all planned. If they knew a long time ago that a new era was coming, why did they wait until the last minute to find me? Was there a reason? The gorilla tore down the wall of the school. Damn, I forgot that Deiji can't open the map while eating, and a storm monkey snuck up on us. A huge storm monkey. The weakest monster of all newcomers, already possesses the strength of a hardened body, possesses storm speed and extremely high leaping ability, with both arms possessing tremendous strength. The weakest point is on its backside, it has no defense. Ning attacked monkey with the 100,000 swords technique. Now the wisest decision is to run away. Daddy, quickly look at the map, tell Daddy if there's any red dot. There is. Dad, I think we're surrounded. What does that mean? A lousy warehouse shouldn't attract that many monsters, right? A monkey got in the way. Chapter 11, I'm a future king. But I'm afraid I'm about to die because I'm surrounded by several monster monkeys. You guys think too highly of me. Deiji stood up in front. Go away you stinking monkeys, I won't let you hurt my daddy. I'm not afraid of you, kill me if you can, Daddy, leave me those monkeys. Deiji, are you sure you can do it? If not, don't force yourself. Daddy, see what I can do. A wicked cultivation of origami technique. Deiji used a monkey's sweep to blow the wind. Yining used a sword in the hands of a second-style technician. The other monkey threw a boulder. Although, with my current cultivation level, that sword technique can kill an enemy stronger than me, it consumes too much energy. At best I can use 2 styles. Of course, Sulina is my fake fan, she only taught me 2 styles, when I asked her for a 3rd style, she didn't even answer. I think too much, every one of them is as strong as a cultivator at entry level. Even if I knew their weakness, I wouldn't be able to kill all the storm monkeys. What should I do? Could it be that the future king has to die here? Papa, Mama's come to get us. Your mum's come. Yes, look over there, Daddy, look quickly. Yenin, as a future king, you shouldn't be hiding on this little rock. You're right, of course, but I don't have any fighting ability. Where do I go? Combat ability? Yeah, you're right, with your current fighting abilities it's really hard to do anything. But never mind, I'll help you. Will you help me? How will you do it? Or will you, future me? You think I could give birth to a demon fox? Actually, I left you a paper man, but I never thought a day guy could use it. But it's okay, just eat it. It's a golden devotee change pill, you know about it, don't you? Once consumed through mutations, there will be a change depending on the original physique of the person. The effect will manifest in varying degrees. The enhancement of a cultivator's talents, after 9 changes, can be undone. Abilities will have drastic changes. Who are you? I am just an alchemist, answered the girl. An alchemist who can get a pill with 9 changes calls himself normal? Of course, as an alchemist, I have to master the other techniques first. And actually, come to think of it, don't you think these storm monkeys are some kind of material? The alchemist killed the abyss in one fell swoop. What a pity, a rocking ferocious beast. Blood is very bad, only the claws do any good. If I'm not mistaken, you have chosen the path of bejeweled cultivation and are heading for the Kunlun Mountains as well. Kunlun is indeed the best place for cultivation, but before you go there, you need to have certain martial skills. At the very least, to be able to protect the Daiji. Aren't you here to take Daiji with you? I'm just an ordinary alchemist, I can't teach Daiji anything. But you're different, you're the future king. There's no need to hide anymore, it's a new era, isn't it? I'm just a common alchemist, I can't teach Daiji anything. But you're different, you're a future king. No need to hide anymore, it's a new era, isn't it? Then where should I go? Demonic cultists have taken over the city of Tianhe. It's not like I'm taking Daiji there. Other than hiding on the outskirts, I couldn't find any other solution. Maybe you go to Wan town, maybe you can get some equipment. Yes, in Van Town the Daiji will protect you. Oh right, my name is Bai Shui, my ID is 0808008, you can add me as a friend. Yi Ning, I'll be waiting for you on Mount Kunlun, don't disappoint me. 12th chapter. The distance between Tfnhe and Wan Mountain is 143 kilometers, even if by motorbike, it would take at least 2 days. This woman didn't call me husband like Tang Qingju, but why did she let Daiji call me daddy? Whatever, I'll add Chao as a friend. It's dangerous, there are monsters everywhere. If Bai Shui hadn't shown up, I'd be dead by now. But I don't know why she told me to go to Wan town and said Daiji could protect me. Whatever, the most important thing right now is to improve my fighting skills. The golden pill of 9 changes. I hope it's similar in action to what I came up with in my comic book. The spiritual energy of heaven and earth is like water. Therefore, if you want to sustain more spiritual energy, your personal reservoir of Znergy must be bigger and stronger. The effect of the 9 changes of the golden pill is to change the capacity of the body, remove impurities and put a person into a cultivator. Damn, it really hurts. Message. Name in profession dietary cultivator stage cultivator base stage 7. I jumped from stage to 7 gold pill divine rank, awesome. All your way and onwards, and won't I become a cultivator with a hardened body? I'll be able to ride my sword for 2 months without a break. Of course, I have to get a divine sword first. Daddy, the Daiji is hungry, how much can she eat? No, we need to go to Van City quickly for supplies, I can't let the child suffer. Van City is fat, remember what I told you before. What's the most important thing in the apocalypse? Grabbing people? Praise, praise, praise. All you know how to do is praise? During the apocalypse, you have to be ruthless enough, okay? When we got to that guy's house, if I hadn't begged Sister Tan for mercy, wouldn't we have died? What's more, we became stronger. Sister Tan taught us an intermediate demonic technique. Combined with my demon goat talent, my mantis with steel paws, we can kill anyone we want. Okay, Sister Tan gave us a mission, we got to find that guy. If we can find him, she'll accept us as disciples of the demon clan. Right, what was that guy's name? Welcome to Van City. Please have mercy on us, we were just passing by, we didn't know this was your territory, we'll leave right now. Have no fear, as you guys have come from far away, you are guests to us. Our demon race is very sincere, sisters, come out and greet our customers. Big brother, try an apple, if it tastes good? If you guys are hungry, eat more, we have lots of them. If you guys are lost, for noble customers, I can be a guide. Here in Wan City, all the people are our honorable customers. Big brother can do whatever you want. Brother, I don't think this place should be called Van City, but Paradise. Chapter 12. So this city is Wang. Bai Shui said that in Wang City, I might be able to get some equipment. Wonder if that's true. Honored guest, welcome to Wan City. Demons? Are demons really starting to invade the human world? Dad, there's plenty of sissies and food. Sir, how can you say that? What invasion? We are of the demon race and have always lived in Wan City. We belong to the Demon Palace leadership. What are you waiting for? Quickly feed our guest of honor. Yes. We have a low level of cultivation, but we live in the human world. This is totally unexpected. The reborn Tang Qingju spoke of this. And how much of what was said is true and how much is false? Dear guests, please don't be afraid. Although we are of the demon race, we are not hostile to humans. In our little town, humans are honored guests. You guys can do whatever you want. Do whatever we want. You got a good one here? It's our custom that if a customer wants, we'll arrange everything. Please follow us into town. Oh, by the way, only free cheese in a mousetrap. If we don't want to get robbed, we'll get gang raped. I can't figure out what these demons are up to. All these demons are very strong, I'm definitely no match for them. I can only be cautious now. There are indeed people here, and they seem to be very happy. Not just men, but women too. I don't even feel the danger of the apocalypse here. It's more like the land of celestial deities. Guest of honor, this is the best outfitter's shop in Van. I will await your entry while you select your weapon of choice. If you have any other requests, you can let me know. According to the New Age setting, the weapons of the past have already oxidized and rotted away. These weapons were manufactured recently. Thank you. What is the price of the weapons here? I am only in charge of reception. As for prices, the customer can talk to the owner. Dear guest, don't worry, we do business in good faith. Deiji, let's go in and have a look. Dear customer, welcome to Chin Chin Hardware Store. All weapons here are made exclusively by hand, by true craftsmen. We guarantee the quality and reliability of each product. Price is reasonable, of course, you will not be dumbed down. I want to buy a sword. What luck, our equipment shop Chin Chin specializes in the manufacture of swords. Dear customer, please follow me. May I ask about your cultivation level? Our Chin Chin equipment shop can recommend different swords according to customers' needs. You really care about your customers. My cultivation level is only at the initial stage of the element. I know how to ride a sword. Do you have any flying swords that you could recommend? What did you say? The initial stage of the element? Of course we have such, dear customer. Please wait. We have a flying sword in our shop, I'll go get it. Do they really have one of those? Amazingly, if the price is in the 200 grand range, I can still afford it. Nah, I can't. Dear customer, sorry for the wait. What do you think of this sword? Let's give it a try. Looks okay, it's hardly good enough. Oh yeah, how much is it worth? We don't need the money. What do you mean you don't want the money? Then what do you want? Customer, your eyes will suffice. A cultivator's eyes, at the beginning of the element, is just enough to afford this sword. What if I refuse? What if I refuse? We do fair business. If you choose this sword, then you must pay for it. Since the customer didn't come out, he must have chosen a good sword. Everyone in this pride sacrifices something from their body. Such a price. Eyes for a flying sword is a very reasonable price. Reasonable maybe, but I'm not going to become blind with a holy sword, so I decided not to buy one. For our demon race, the moment you enter the shop, the trade has begun. If you don't make the deal, you can't leave. Ho ho, a rule established by the Demon Palace for many years. Rang the bell. All demon races follow it, there have never been any exceptions. Chapter 14. Young master, the king refuses to pay. Refuses? Absolutely not, he just wants to take it for free. The elders of the race say you're the future king of the world. All hope is in you. Future king, huh? I'm curious how different it is. Perhaps I should give you a personal welcome. Besides, I want to go on stage and see how the king will take things for free, even with the restrictions of the demonic court. Brother, I don't believe there's anything free in this world anymore, I need to think. I really can't go on like this, keep your voice down, brother. You should be happy that at least we were left with our pants, and we could have done more than just work in the mine. Come on, ask Sister Tan for help. She said that as soon as she finishes her business, she will come to rescue us. If she's around, of course. Brother, can Sis really come and rescue us? But we haven't found her anywhere, there's no way she'll come to our rescue. He is not, my hand, shouted the stranger. Dear argumentative man, thanks to your excellent completion of the mining mission. As a reward, we will invite you to relax in a nightclub, and this is just the price of admission. No. I don't want to play cards, I don't want to go to a nightclub, I just want to sit quietly in the mine. I just want to be a shooter. Fatty, do you get what the problem is? Brother, they forcing you to pay for everything? That's the fourth one today, it'll be our turn very soon. These demons, when they served us, smiled very sincerely, as if they treated us with true love. Of course they do. If they really are friendly and kind towards humans, why would they cut off a person's legs and arms? They clearly hate us, but their smile looks natural. Brother, your assessment of what's going on is very true, but shouldn't we be thinking about how to escape from here? What? You want to run away? Quickly. Quickly come here, grab the fat man, he wants to escape. Want to escape? According to the rules of the demon yard. If a customer decides to get service and run away without paying, we can punish the customer, however, we want. No, don't kill. The bro hits the demon from behind and they run. It all seems scripted, what's going on? Does the client want to break the sincere trade? According to the rules of the demon court, if the client decides to get service and run away without paying, the client who breaks the contract will have to pay 3 times the initial cost. 2 eyes won't be enough. You have to add your heart and liver. Seraphim, liver? You guys want to kill me? So the snake demon isn't attacking. Probably wary of my elemental element level of cultivation. So I definitely can't attack first. If my combat abilities are revealed, I will most likely die. As for the topic of talking to demons, use logic. In the face of absolute power, the word logic becomes nothing but a mockery. So what to do? There's no point in stalling, there's only one thing to do, repeat. Ha, you want to talk to me about rules? Do you have that much faith in your fighting abilities? Before my mood gets any worse, step aside quickly or I'll destroy you with one sword. Shut up, how dare you speak so arrogantly? In the city of Van, the common cultivator of the elementary element can't do everything he wants. Just as I thought, there's an expert level demon in Van City, even a primary element cultivator won't be able to suppress it. Even though I'm unsure about finding the demon yard, but if this world is really related to my comic. There were 3 powers in the middle of my comic's plot: deity, devils, and demons. The queen of the demon race would be the Deiji. There are 7 other demon kings besides the Deiji. When I went out into the city, first I saw a cow, then after that snake called for help, the demonic cows reappeared and surrounded us. There is no doubt that the Horoa Wan belongs to the Bull King who dominates the area. According to the setting of my comic, demons are suppressed by humans and the main reason is that the 7 demon kings are not united. I never thought demons were that naive when I said I was the cultivator of the primal element. You guys actually believed that I was just a primordial elementalist. Deiji. Oh, why should we use a paper man? Turn, Deiji, the skin we took off 2 days ago, take it out and show it to them. Deiji pulled out the mysterious snake skin. Could it be? His short name is AO. As for his full name, I think you know it yourself. Ancient idioms are well remembered, once you've seen flesh and blood, you can know life and death. Usually, if demons see that you have killed a demon king, they will seize on you and try to surround you. They will risk everything just to kill you, but, because demons are not united, if demons were united, humans would have been suppressed long ago. Culvasich demons are more reliant on resources compared to humans. The fall of one king will free up a lot of resources, allowing a new king to emerge. The new comes to replace the old, this is the demonic way. They respect the rule the strongest takes the higher ground before the strongest, they will surrender, demons will not fight someone too strong. That's why, when some strong demons meet a stronger one, they will be willing to become a riding animal for humans. That is their biggest weakness. Chapter 15. How is this possible? The only one in the demon race who dares to wear AO as a surname is our master, AO Shu Shu. Wait, you guys said AO Shu Shu is your master? AO Shu Shu is in charge of the town of Van? Not the bull, that's right, AO Shu Shu is the owner of the city of Van. You guessed right, I'm AO Shu Shu. If I'm not mistaken, the demon race in this world is indeed similar to the one depicted in your comic, the family of demon kings included. The surname of one of them is AO and the king is called Arakonov. I assumed the beginning was the same, but didn't guess the sequel. God, who says a dragon king can't have another race in command? That dragon skin, did you take it off yourself? Catch them. Fatty, run faster, we can definitely escape from here. Leader, these are 2 clients from yesterday, they took their trousers off early. We've arranged for them to go into underground mining. Huh, want to enjoy an escape without pay from Van City? Catch these 2, the brothers are pissed. Wait, these 2, why do I feel like I've seen them before? Please let me go. My very old grandparents are waiting for me, and so are the children. Sister, please, I'm begging you, please let us go. Last night we all enjoyed a happy night. Even though we rushed our trousers off tonight, we're very sorry. Is that you guys? So you didn't die then? No, thanks to you, Sister Tan took us in as her own. Ah. Yes, Sister Tang knew we were your neighbors, we grew up together in this place. Do you 2 know each other? Asked AO Shu Shu. Yes, the brothers replied. Yes, I don't just know them, we have been through fire and water together. Quickly let go and honey my dear brothers. Yes, we are dear brothers, we will do anything for each other. Why does he look like he knows these demons? Haven't you heard? Little demon snake, I will take the sword and what you want you can take from my brothers. This is a reasonable thing to do, replied AO Shu Shu. Since he is their only savior, then naturally these 2 will have to help him pay his debt. Everything is according to the rules of the demon court and trading principles. Thank you, dear customer. The flying sword will henceforth be yours. Toggler, 2 brothers, please follow me and pay me for it. The brother wrote Tan, Ning in the city of Van. Hurry here. Now that the shopping of the outfit is done further, should we make a deal between you and me? For example, I really like this dragon skin. Somewhere on a mountain about 15 kilometers from the city of Van. The world is great, finding one here is like finding a needle in the sea. If you hesitate any further, you'll be too late. Do you really know where Inin is now? If you dare to lie to me, you should know what consequences await you. Of course, I'm just an ordinary alchemist, I'm definitely not going to scarify the demon clan. All I want is your clan's karmic underworld fire and nothing else. I hope you'll keep your promise. Of course, exchanging a type of fire for information about your future is a very lucrative exchange. Thane received a message that Ning is in the city of Van. If you want karmic fire of the underworld, take it with your own power. My beloved husband, I've finally found you. Wait for me. I'm coming. The demonic clan doesn't change, it still loves surprise attacks, despicable. Luckily, I know how to use my own abilities to get what I need. Chapter 16. It seems that Sister Qingju already knew that Yi Ning was in Wang City. I originally wanted to stall for time, but it looks like I can't delay her any longer. A bird flew in. Oh, have we met yet? Ao Shu Shu, as always, does the witty thing. She doesn't change. I wonder what will happen when Ao Shu Shu and Tang Qingju meet. I'd like to see them fight. I really like this hide. What should I do? I think I've overdone the deception, I can't even move. Bird? Do you think this is a good time to play with the bird? We're here. Wait, this bird. Why does it look so familiar? When I was at the warehouse, there was one just like it sitting in a tree. And when Bai Shui left, I saw a bird like that too. Yeah, even though it's not the same one, they're definitely related. The same bird appearing to Bai Shui and Ao Shu Shu is definitely not a coincidence. Go to the city of Wang, maybe you can find some equipment there. Perhaps you could go to Wang Town, maybe you could find some gear there. The most important thing is that it was Bai Shui who sent me to Wang City. Yes, in the city of Wang Adaji will protect you. Maybe that Dragon Queen knew I was coming to Wang City and that's why she was waiting for me. I get it now. Although I don't know what Ao Shu Shu has, but at least I know one thing, since she specifically waited for me, it means that I'm temporarily safe. Yenin, as a future king, faced with so many demons, how will you solve this problem? Since you want this hide, you can have it. Huh? You're giving it to me? Giving it to you? Don't you think you, demon avatar, are against this trade? Since you want the hide, you should give me something of equal value, right? Fair enough, then tell me, what do you want? I want it. What? You want me? Yenin, are you trying to mock our demon race? Unfair trade is unacceptable to us. Kill him. Considering this is your first time trading with our race, I can give you another chance. Change the purpose of the trade. For example, you could choose all the bull demons, or other gear, that would be better for you. No, I insist on it, I want that snake. I've already given you a chance, but you still want to make the kind of deal that can cause demonic wrath. Enin, if you don't give me a suitable reason, I can only kill you. Reason? Huh, that snake, is that the only choice you left me? Interesting, very interesting. Then tell me why you say this snake is the only choice I left you. You are the owner of the 7 demon kings, queen of the Arakans. Yet, you, appearing in such a small town? Also spending so much time here and the problem of the Ikipira shop also solved by yourself. Is that a coincidence? Of course not, you don't have that much free time. What are you talking about? That tells me that you deliberately waited for me in Van City. Yes. Well, you guessed right, I did wait for you. If you were waiting for me, you must have had some special reason. So when I arrived in Van City, all my activities were definitely under your supervision. And I, for one, can make a bold assumption, it was all planned by you. That's a really brave assumption. But tell me why I need all this. Because you decided to test me and make me believe that your demon race obeys the rules and expects fair trade. Even though your trading partner is human. When I asked for the price of a baiting sword, you called it to me with 2 eyes as payment. That is definitely an unreasonable price. Unreasonable? What's unreasonable about it? Demons eat people, that's very reasonable. I don't think that's the problem. At first I thought so too, until I saw those 2. If demons really do eat people, why are they still alive? Even if demons obey the rules, there are more than enough reasons to kill them. But they are still alive. It makes people feel in danger, all things considered. Then, look at the people walking down the street, living in this world with demons, they behave so naturally. They don't even feel any sense of fear, is that normal? I heard earlier that the Arakan race has a spell, a mirage. This whole city is an illusion created by you, right? Fascinating, sir, just fascinating. I heard the orb.